Hello, I'm Troy White, Portfolio Manager at Hoodoo Financial. And today I just wanted to kind of merge a few issues into one. And the reason is because we are approaching the end of the year. And that means there's a need for you to get started on your tax planning. And tax planning is very important for entrepreneurs and as well as investors. And I'll cover in another video some specifics on what you need to do for tax planning, but I'm just bringing it up to you right now to discuss a few points on a short video. And first off, identifying how they relate. So just giving you a few for instances. It's important for you to plan your taxes so that one, you don't owe money at the end of the year, and two, you want to get back as much of the taxes that you have paid. And so that includes taking advantage of the right deductions and purchase some of the business purchases that you need to make. You need to make them so that you can get the deductions, right? So fundamentally, I want to reiterate to you that as an entrepreneur, you are no longer a regular taxpayer. You are a different person. So as an entrepreneur, some of the expenses that you have in regular life are also business expenses if you were starting a business. So let's say you don't currently have a business. Then it's important for you to start one. If you've ever wanted to own a business or be an entrepreneur of some sort, be a real estate investor or something like that, the time is now. And the time is now through tax planning, because if you have a 9-to-5 job, that means you're paying a lot of tax. And if you have that desire to start a business, to become a real estate investor or something like that, then you're going to need the seed money to get started. So why not use your taxes to supply the money to start your business? Well, how do I do that? Is your natural question, right? Well, by getting back the money that you gave to the government. So get that back the same way that Donald Trump does it. Get back your taxes so that you can use more towards starting your business. So if you start your business today, first off, because the tax laws allow you to take a loss in your business for an extended period of time before that business is considered a hobby. And if it's a hobby, you can't use the business deductions. So let's say you know that if you started your business today, it's not going to be making any money. Okay, well then today is the day to start it, because in 3 years, let's say you have successfully engaged in business planning, successfully engaged in tax planning, and you did both of those through your financial planning. So as part of financial planning, that includes tax planning and business planning. So you are looking for 3 years out, because in 3 years, you want your business to be able to go and ask for some resources. What does I mean? A loan of some sort, a business loan. Well, because most lenders want your business to at least be in business for 3 years before they're going to consider lending you some money. And also, some of them might even want you to be profitable for 3 years. So what I'm going to suggest to you is let's get in business today with that target in mind, because the time will pass. So I would ask you, if you didn't start your business today or in the next 3 years, will those 3 years pass or not? The answer is yes. And if you didn't start your business now, will you owe taxes or not? The answer is yes. So how about starting your business now so we can deduct some of those expenses that you otherwise are going to pay taxes on? So what I'm saying, you start your business now, some of those startup costs will help you retrieve some of those funds for starting your business. Now, obviously, you're going to need a tax preparer. If you need help preparing your taxes, I am a tax preparer, financial planner, and a tax planner. So I know some of the strategies that are required for you to engage in to help reduce your taxes. It is best if we get on that right now, so that when it comes time to file your taxes, we don't have such difficulty digging up expenses and things like that. But if we plan for it now, then it's going to be better for you when it comes time to file your taxes. So some of those things involve your business creation. If you haven't purchased a property, then we need to purchase a property. If your finances are not in order for you to be able to purchase that property, you really need me, because through financial planning, we're going to get your budgeting and your income. We can't change your income, right? But we can get your budgeting. Actually, we can plan that out too. But through budgeting, we're going to try to get your financial ratios in order. We're going to identify where the underwriter is going to look at your financial profile and ding you. So we need to fix those areas. And that has to happen for you, period. If you ever plan on achieving, you have to pay attention to these areas. There's no getting around it. So the time is now. Let's do it. So some of your financial ratios, we need to get that house in order. Your entrepreneurial endeavors, we need to get that house in order. And your investing. Now, there are investing in ways to invest, investment accounts that have tax deferred status. There are tax-free and tax-deferred investments that you're going to have to engage in. If you're not currently investing in a 401k, probably if your employer doesn't offer that to you, no worry. We get an IRA and just do just the same thing. If you're an entrepreneur, we can get a 401k just for you. So just because they don't offer that to your job, just because your job may be trying to cut your hours down so that you're not eligible for something, doesn't matter. You can do it on your own. We can do it. You and I can help you do it for yourself. So that really comes into play when it's time to file your taxes. Because like I say, part of tax planning, we can actually be preparing your taxes on the day. It could be past December 31st, and we are preparing to send your taxes in. Well, you may have not invested in your retirement account. We can open your account right there. I have accounts for you, portfolio builder accounts that are better than your 401k anyway. And we open that account, you can invest in your account. That is deductible on your current taxes. So there's things that can be done, but tax planning is more important. Preparing now for what is to come for certain. And my goal for you is to get back as much as possible of your taxes. That's not the goal of H&R Block. That's not the goal of Liberty Taxes and what's the other one? Jackson Hewitt. Those are farms that take it. Their business model is to take advantage of the underserved, the underbanked community, people who do not have the financial literacy to know what's going on with taxes. So you just go in there and you just pay this high fee and they hand you back taxes. They specifically don't pay the time and attention to get back everything that they can. 'Cause they're going 100% by the book, and they don't have the cultural competency to work with you as an individual with an eye towards your future. And I do. So if you need a tax preparer, shoot me an email, go to my website and contact me, connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Send me an email, twhite@hoodoofinancial.com. And maybe I'll do your taxes as well. But tax planning is what I'm talking about right now. You don't need me to do it. Just plan for it. And it don't matter who does your taxes. You can do them yourself. But it's important for you to get all of your money back. But the thing is, why do you need all of your money back? Of course, you always want more money, but often I see clients, a lot of people who will increase the number of dependents that they had all year so that they can get more money back all year on their paycheck. But at the end of the year, they're face this mountain of debt that they're going to owe the IRS. And that's the worst person to owe, because they're going to take it from you. So that is the worst thing to do, in my opinion. If you're my client and I'm going to consult with you, and we're going to plan to receive more in taxes. And just because you were getting a little back every month for the pain that it takes at the end, I would say it's not worth it. And if we plan to achieve your goals, there's a better method to get you a little more money every month. Whatever you needed to do that hook or crook method, just to so you can have more money in your on your paycheck, we need to achieve that a different way. And through financial planning, we can make that happen. But tax planning is important, and it's important that you get with the proper tax preparer when it's time to file your taxes. And I can't help everybody, but I can help you. And I want to help you. If you need my help, feel free to contact me. I'm going to cut it there. And then in my next video, I'm going to give you some specific items that you can consider utilizing when you are trying to prepare to reduce your taxes at the end of the year. We'll talk about that one next time. All right. Thanks for listening. Holla back.